Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to you guys with another video where we talk about the most salacious news and Hollywood today. Okay, another Hollywood hot topics. All right, so first I want to get into, guys, is Tory Lanez. He did drop a statement in regards to the whole situation and its typical narc behavior. I just don't get the point of apologizing for something, not being specific in what you're apologizing for, but when you don't get the result that you want, you take back the apology and say that, no, I was really apologizing for this, not that. What confuses me about his statement is him saying, I'm apologizing for the things that I shared intimately. What are you talking about? Like, that's what confuses me about the whole thing. So this is what he said on the statement, guys. He said, I've never let a hard time intimidate me. And he says, to the umbrellas. Was that his fan base? Because I've, of course, listened to Tory's music, but I was never a stan. I was never a Megan stan either. Is that what he calls his fan base, his umbrellas? And how does that make sense with his name? That's another thing that confused me too. Clarify in the comments down below because I'm confused. To the umbrellas, I have never let a hard time intimidate me. I will never let no jail time eliminate me. Regardless of how they try to spin my words, I have always maintained my innocence and I always will. This week in court, I took responsibility for all the verbal and intimate moments that I shared with the parties involved. That's it. That's the part that confuses me. You say you took responsibilities for all verbal and intimate moments. I think that could have been worded better. I think he really should have said this week in court, I took responsibility for all the vile things that I said in that moment that just changed my life forever. But you saying intimate, it's like as if you revealed some secret or some secrets, deep, dark secrets in that moment. What he might have been referring to is him saying that he was pounding both of their Big Debbie cakes at the same time. That's what I'm assuming. But if not, that makes no sense. But okay. He says, in no way, shape, or form was I apologizing for the charges I'm being wrongfully convicted of. I remain on the stance that I refuse to apologize for something that I did not do. I faced adversity my whole life, and every time it looked like I would lose, I came out on top. Want to be on top? This is nothing but another moment where my back is against the wall, and I refuse to stop fighting till I come out victorious. Tough times don't last, tough people do. To my family, friends, and umbrellas, thank you for your continued support. See you soon. Okay? I think, especially since after the conviction, I wouldn't have put out no statement. I feel like this made it worse. It made him look like a narcissist. It made him look not only even angry, but more guilty than before, because it's kind of like you're doubling down on everything. And my whole thing is everybody's saying, oh, he doesn't deserve the jail time. I think Kelsey did it. If Kelsey did it, why would you take, the fall for her? Why didn't you get on the stand? That's another reason why I don't have sympathy for him, because I feel like the legal team that he had before Jose Baez actually was leading him down the right path. But you wanted to, play heavy defense and make it seem like you had nothing to do with nothing. And, the bullet just magically ended up in her foot. I would have snitched. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's because of street code. He's trying to not, he's trying to make sure that his street cred isn't messed up, because people are probably thinking that, let's say if he ratted out Kelsey, if he thought that Kelsey did it, which in my opinion, I think he did it because of his actions. If he were to be out, Kelsey's people would try to get at him. Well, it's either Kelsey's people try to get at you and you have security at all times, or you behind a clinker for 10 years if you didn't do it. That's my whole thing. That's what it all boils down to. If you didn't do it, why aren't you telling us who did it? I don't care about the street cred. I don't care about none of that. When you're facing serious charges like this, street cred goes out the window. You got kids, my nigga, like 10 years. They're not gonna have you in their life full time. That's nothing to play with, and it's not funny. So it's like, I blame him. I'm sorry, like I like it just doesn't make sense to me at all. Like I don't get it. I just do not get it. And this statement really could have been left out. Okay, whether his umbrellas wanted it or not. All right. Also, I wanted to read Iggy Azalea's letter that she penned to Tory Lanez. Okay, sister girl thought she was Aaliyah. Okay, she said a 3-page letter. Right. She already started off with lies in these letters. Not gonna lie. So this is the full letter, you guys. And it starts off with this. Dear Honorable Judge Himmelford, I think it says, I'm writing to you in regards to a case in your court, the people of the state of California plaintiffs versus Daystar Peterson. Case number BA numbers, right? My name is Iggy Azealia, and I've been a successful musician for the last decade. That's already a lie. Contempt of court. Put her behind bars. Okay? Like, I don't get why that's important in writing this letter. You can just say, I'm a fellow colleague, I'm a musician and a fellow colleague of Tory Lanez. All that detailing successful musician, like, come on now, like, especially when you know this is public record. And people gonna call you out on it. I feel like that could have been left out. I sold over here she goes. I've sold over 65 million records throughout my career. Had #1 hits on the Billboard Hot. My music has been nominated for 6 Grammys, and I have a multitude of other musical awards. Throughout my career, I've toured with some of the biggest acts in music, from Beyonce to Pitbull. I've also collaborated with everyone from Britney Spears to Jennifer Lopez. In short, like yourself, I'm great at what I do, and I'm well respected by my peers. I'm guessing she included this to show her importance in the industry, so that way it shows that she's has some leverage and that she's just not, some random girl that's writing a letter that's a friend of Tory's. Okay. Becoming successful is incredibly hard to do, and maintaining success is even harder. The music industry is not designed to empower artists, especially not women. But you're writing a letter for a guy that allegedly pow a woman. Yet, you learn to expand misogyny at every turn, no matter how much you've personally achieved. Sadly, I've spent my entire career battling sexism and bad behavior behind the curtains. One unfortunate consequence of that is I am a victim of abuse myself. I must make note of things I've suffered throughout so that you can understand definitively. I would not write to you on behalf of an abuser. In fact, it's the very reason I felt it imperative I share my viewpoint as a woman in music in regard to Daystar Peterson. You're presiding over his case, and it would mean a great deal to me if you please let me share with you why Tory Lanez is far from your average entitled rap star. I believe in justice, and I know you do too. You've dedicated your life's work to it, and I respect that deeply. That's why I'm taking my time to do this, because I know the person you are understands in order to truly conclude what a fair sentence is. You need better understanding of who the person you're sentencing is at their core. You hurt me to the core. So she knows him to the core. My whole thing is this letter already is giving off an elitist vibe, which irritates me. I can't stand an elitist motherfucker. Oh my God. If you're the type of person who's going to be like, I know this person, that person, I work, don't talk to me. I hate people like that. Like, that's the automatic turn off to me. Like, an elitist person. Oh my God. I hate it. Like, that irritates the crap out of me. Like, that, because it's like, that shows me that you think that's how much you equate yourself to be is by the people that you know or have worked with. Like, it has nothing to do with you. You get what I'm saying? I believe in justice, and I know you do too. Judge Hereford, I was elated when I saw your name in relation to this trial because you have a reputation of being a very fair judge. In fact, it's one of the reasons I was saddened Daystar had subpar legal counsel. It did not take the stand at his own trial. Big mistake. I think he should have took the trial. He should have took the stand because I think it would have been revealed that Kelsey had more of a hand in things than not, and it probably would have saved him those 10 years. Daystar Peterson is not the pest you've heard about. He's a gardener, child, more like a gardening gnome. He helps others bloom. Any leniency you may afford him will be something you could be proud of. You see, Daystar has been helping me from the moment I met him. Our paths crossed in 2018 while working in the same record studio. Although he was writing music for another artist, he took the initiative to come to my room in his break time and play song ideas he'd written for me too. This resonated with me because it's highly unusual for someone who's already very successful to want to help others. Music is competitive in that way. I would know. I'm successful for decades. Girl, let me stop. She didn't say that, but she's putting that point out there. We've remained friends, and since I've come to understand about Daystar is he's genuinely passionate about helping others. He'll go out of his way to help someone he sees even a glimmer of greatness inside. Although he's an incredible songwriter, it is my belief it is his true gift. Seeing what could be and becoming the driving force to make it happen. He battled and overcame some incredible odds on his pathway to success. In many ways, he's still battling now. I think that's one of the reasons he always fights hard to elevate others. And one of my favorite examples of this is the story of how he came to hire his personal assistant, Mario. Daystar was stopped at a red light at his window down when a guy in his early 20s yelled from the sidewalk, "I'm chasing a dream too. I'll do anything to work with you. I'm working for Postmates. Please let me give you my resume." Shockingly, Daystar took his number, called the next day, interviewed him for a job. Wasn't in need of another employee. Still, he created an internship and later a full-time job for Mario. I've seen him silently help empower themselves in this way time and time again. For the girls that are wondering, Mario is not the singer. And because we know he wrote a letter. For the girls that are, if Mario, no, not that Mario, okay? Mario didn't go down that bad. He doing Postmates. Imagine. Shockingly, Daystar took his number, interviewed him for a job. Okay, I read that part. He creates space for others to be great. I deeply appreciate the person he is and have never witnessed him lose his temper or raise his voice at a woman. I've witnessed him diffuse so many sticky situations with kindness and humor. He is the last person to lose his cool. From what we've seen of him publicly, this is the opposite of what we've seen from Tory. We've seen him literally go in his entourage and follow somebody that didn't want to shake his hand because he felt embarrassed. And, he left out of there bloodied and red. August. So that's not even diffusing a situation. That's going after a situation when it's not even a situation. If somebody don't want to mess with you and you going after them, what's that going to do? So that's the complete opposite of what we've seen. Since Daystar remains in jail, many of his employees are left without work. I took it upon myself to hire 6 of his staff members full time. I did this not only because they are great, hardworking people, but so they remain in a position to transition back into running his business when he's completed his sentence. I'm doing all I can do to make sure he's in a position to come home and get back to work. It's giving you guys have more of a friendship. I'm not saying and alluding like y'all, like, come on, but like, this is a very passionate letter. So I feel like the relationship went deeper than a friendship, just from what I see allegedly. Like it's just this comes off to me more than a friend. Just saying. I hope you consider a sentence that allows for this to be transformatable, and not life destroying. Not only for Daystar, but for his family, son, and the countless others who depended on him and are committed to helping him reach his full potential. If Daystar is able to remain in the United States after he has served his time, I would employ him without hesitation as an executive producer on my next album. In fact, I already hired him for the job prior to his conviction. I guarantee you he has significant income and work awaiting him upon release. If you would kindly consider a sentence that does not require deportation. Okay. I have remained in close contact with him during his incarceration. I said incarnation, child, incarceration, and I am confident he has already gained positive insight in regards to his experience. He leads a prayer circle nightly and is already empowering others during his time in jail. In fact, when we spoke last week, told me he's glad God put him in jail. He said that it's an opportunity to humble himself and soften his heart. Ironic to hear one of the kindest people I know strive to become even kinder. I wish you'd left this part out because you telling the judge that he's glad he's in jail, it's making it seem as if he's owning some sort of guilt for something that he didn't do, which, like I said, I think he did it. Sorry. So I would have left that part out of the letter because if a judge seeing this, oh yeah, he's owning the fact that he did it. He wants to spend. I think he should spend more time so he could really think about what he did. I'm just saying, you never know how people think, especially people in power like this. And in fact, when we spoke last week, told me he's glad God put him in jail. He said this is an opportunity to humble himself and soften his heart. Watering and shining light on others until something beautiful grows. Thank you for taking the time to hear what I have to say in relation to Daystar's character. Kind regards, Iggy Azealia. So that was the letter that Iggy wrote. I just feel like this letter should have been done a different way. I think it was too many things included in there that had no substance to directly related to his case. I know she tried her best to make him look like, an upstanding citizen, but I would have taken out some of the fluff in regards to her relevancy in the music industry and put in more evidence that would show him in a positive light when it comes to women. I would have included more information about his children, how much he cares about his children, how he doesn't want to be in jail for something that he didn't do, and also, how this could affect his family deeply. I feel like those could have been included more in there versus stuff about her career and how, she's been successful for decades and worked with this person, worked with that person. A judge doesn't care about that. They really don't. They care about the case. They don't care you toured with Beyonce. They don't care you toured with Pitbull. That to me, I feel like is irrelevant. She wasn't the only one I wrote a letter. Mario did write a letter as well and said this, y'all. Now, a lot of people are mad at Mario because he's trying to, basically launch his career, relaunch his career. Y'all remember that song he made with Nicki Minaj? I don't know. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. How could that so disrespectful? But you first, I forgot how the verse goes, but y'all know exactly what song I'm talking about. All my life, but you hear this a bullshit. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that was the last song that I heard from Mario, and that was the last fire song that I heard from Mario. Okay, yeah. All right, so this is the letter that Mario wrote in regards to Tory. He said, "Dear Judge Harford, my name is Mario Barrett, and I'm a recording artist and a businessman. I'm good friends with Tory Lanez and have known Tory for over 7 years. Tory and I met multiple times during his rise to stardom. He had humble beginnings just like me, and we share the same passion for music and art. One of the things I love about Tory the most is how deeply he cares about his family. Over the years, we have talked about family a great deal. Growing up without a father, I admired he was fortunate enough to grow up with his. Those conversations revealed how much of a stand-up person Tory is. I do not doubt that he will give his last for those closest to him. He is passionate about life, responsibility, and helping others realize their potential. Tory is the type of person who doesn't look for handouts or cheat codes. He works harder than almost anyone that I know in the business. I've watched Tory struggle as an independent artist against a system that tried to oppress him because of his hard work and drive. Here, once again, I feel like it's too much fluff included in this letter. It's given that y'all didn't do. Y'all low-key made it worse with these letters because it was a whole bunch of fluff. What does him being a hard worker in the industry have anything to do with this case? I feel like that's irrelevant. Y'all should try to build his character when it comes to his personal life. Nothing with in the industry. Just some of the stuff Iggy says with, helping her out and, giving a song. That doesn't mean anything to a judge because in a judge's mind, and entertainers, be smart here. Think of a judge's mind when they're reading over stuff like this, right? In a judge's mind, they could think, oh, he's probably doing that so it could be a financial benefit so he could get royalties off the records that he's giving you. You get what I'm saying? That's just me. All right. Tory is the type of person who doesn't look for handouts or cheat codes, who are tired the most almost anyone I know in the business. I have watched Tory struggle as an independent artist, gain a system that has tried to oppress him because of his hard work and drive. His success in that realm says more about his work ethic and character than I ever could. Another incredible thing about Tory is that he loves to give back to his community. He has fed many people and have helped them out of unfortunate circumstances. He walks the walk. When Tory first became a father, I remember a conversation about everything he wanted to leave for his child someday. This is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that I'm talking about that should have been included a lot more. Everybody works hard in the world. Like, come on, like to me, that's irrelevant. Go for the personal aspect of Tory. What makes him a good person personally? Nothing to do with business. Y'all see what I mean? When Tory first became a father, I remember a conversation about everything he wanted to leave for his child someday and how his child was changing him as a man. I can only hope that Tory will be able to be there for his son during the most formative time of his life. The situation at hand comes as a surprise, as to many of us who know Tory personally. I have never seen Tory act out of character in a manner to hurt someone. We've spoken on the phone many times and prayed with each other. All I can ask is pray is that he and his son are treated fairly. And sincerely, Mario. Okay. This letter, though, I think was a lot worse than Iggy's. Iggy's at least included, a lot more detailing personally about him. This was a little bit shorter, but them writing a letter regardless shows that they care about the man. So hey, you can't really ask for more than that, right? Like I said, the statement that he put out, he could have just not put that in there, like at all. That to me was not smart at all. Why make a public statement kind of doubling down on everything? Like, oh, I ain't say I was guilty on that, so yeah, it is what it is. See you soon. No, I don't think that was smart. All right. So Trina, you guys got interviewed about some of the comments that she made about the Haitian people. Seke budao, seke budao, seke budao, seke budao. See, she can't sing that song no more. Trina, you can't see that song no more, okay? Ain't no seke budao, seke budao. Sita budao, sita budao, down. Sita budao, sita budao, down. That means sit your ass down. And Creole, okay? So they had a fellow Haitian lady from the Union, L Union Suite, shout out to On Site, basically interviewed Trina and let her know what was wrong about some of the stuff that she said that night. And during this interview, I told you I was right. She wasn't talking to Flo, but the sister or sister's friend or something like that. She clarifies in this interview. I knew it couldn't have been Flo because when she says, I don't know you like that, of course, you don't work with somebody you don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like the way she said it was like she never really got, any type of connection with this person. So it made sense that it wasn't Flo, it was like the sister or the sister's friend. So take a listen.
trigger words there that a lot of like that's what's being sent to us. That's what, if you read the comments, people are the most upset about the fact that you said the cat eating part, and then also voodoo. Do you understand, like, even with all the love, like you said, you have for the Haitian community, do you get just those words, even if a lot of people, they'll ignore the whole flow part and just say, oh my God, like Trina was speaking to a Haitian person and said the cat eating part as well as voodoo? Do you get the context of why people are mad about that part?
Because I said, because I said, get out of I said, like, I was going crazy on her.
This is what bothers me about Trina. And Kaya has said this a lot of times. Trina don't take responsibility for nothing. There's been a lot of times she's been called out for stuff that she says, and it's like she could care less. Because in her mind, she thinks she's the only working artist in Florida. Okay, this is what I'm telling y'all. Don't recommendations, y'all. Don't move down here. Okay, crabs in a bucket. Fuck it. I'm telling you, everybody out here is out for themselves. Okay, nobody wants to see each other win. They'll smile in your face, act like, you know, it's like that everywhere. But I'm just saying, I just feel like Florida's different. I'm telling you, it really is. Okay. But that's what irritates me about Trina. It's as if she thinks she could do no wrong. And I hate somebody like that. Like me, y'all know, if I messed up, I would say I messed up. Like, I shouldn't have said that. Like, y'all see me on the top of the comments. Like, if I messed something up, I said something wrong, I'll apologize for it. Like, I'm going to own it. Okay?
I say, get out of my face. Get your...
Like, the other day, I accidentally doxed Prince. When I tell you I deleted that video so quick, I said, private. I had to re-upload that motherfucker because y'all not finna get me in trouble having his address up there. Like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, whatever, it's public information, because you really can look it up and see his address, but I'm not gonna be one that put it out there. So it's like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna fix something if it's fucked up.
Voodoo cat eating. I said, no, what I said was, get your voodoo. I said, get out of my face. Hold on, I'm sorry. I said, what I said was
the part where you did say the part about the...
Get away from me with that. I'm not, y'all filming for TV. You're not going to use me as a tool for that. You were steady selling out, being disrespectful, and I just wilded out, and I did say that. But not in the instance of, I wasn't thinking about no Haitian. I was thinking about you and what I saw on TV. And you're in my face now, and I don't know you. You're a stranger to me. So this was my rebuttal to you.
Growing up in South Florida, Haitians eating cat thing has always been one of these ugly, disgusting stereotypes that was thrown on Haitians, where Haitians grew up getting bullied and beat up with this ugly stereotype that we eat cats. And the voodoo thing, of course, we hear that a lot, as much as we hate it as well. But it's the two things being put together is why people are saying you're attacking Haitians. When people, other Caribbean people or, you know, Americans wanted to put us down, that was always like the first thing that they would say. It was like, people
get out of my face.
She's spitting. Not everybody want to be Haitian. Okay, everybody swinging around that Haitian flag, but before then, we was, you know, African booty scratchers and all these derogatory type things. Okay, but now everybody want to claim be about. Everybody want to claim to be from the island. Okay, everybody want to say, you know, all types of passes, bitch. Bitch, we not boule. Fuck is you talking about? Like, you feel me? So thank you, lady, for being, you know, for intellectually explaining yourself so the girls could get it
away now, because now, you know, hey, it's cool to be Haitian. Everybody want to be Haitian. Everybody's throwing up Haitian flags. It's been so long since we've heard that. And a lot of the comments, that's the key thing that people keep honing on. Like, why would Trina use those words growing up in South Florida and knowing that's the stereotype that people that don't like or hate Haitians or want to bring us down, that's what they always run to?
Oh, I wasn't thinking about. That was not on my mind. My mind was angry. I was mad. I was furious with her for being in my face and talking out of her face, and she'll know what she's talking about. And only thing I saw you from is talking about voodoo, voodoo, voodoo. So that's why I said it to you. The other girl, I don't even know what she was saying. She was just selling out. And I was so angry. I was cursing them out because I was pissed off because I felt like y'all was disrespecting me. I wasn't thinking about, oh, let me put you down. And I wasn't thinking about that. All I was thinking about was cursing y'all out because I felt like y'all stepped to me inappropriately. And I felt like y'all could have stepped back and let me and Flo discuss this. I felt like me and Flo are too grown when we could have said, we had to say,
be thrown that away now, because not
before y'all came out of y'all face. They only heard what I said. No, y'all not showing what they were saying to me. to provoke me to just go completely off. And that's why they was walking out the door when I started saying it, because they were steady selling out, saying all kind of stuff. She was talking crazy, and I was just like, wait, but what did I ever do before y'all came out of y'all face? They only heard what I said. No, y'all. And it just went from that between her crew, my crew, everybody jumping up, and I made it clear, very clear to Flo. I don't have a problem with you, but I'm not gonna let your friends disrespect me and come in my face and say all this stuff. I know we are filming, but you guys got to know the facts when it comes to this filming stuff, because you can't come attack somebody. And
they're filming right now. You guys are probably wondering, they already put the trailer out. I don't know what I guess Love and Hip Hop, they're pushing filming back like more now, to where like when the season's airing, they're gonna still be currently filming. Child, they don't rate they raised the motherfucking fee for extras, bitch. That's how I know inflation went up. I said, I know you lying. They raised it. It used to be a lot less. Now they piked it up a little bit because people wasn't coming because they always running late. Okay. I just had to throw that in there.
Being in my face. First of all, you don't have no business in my face. I've never dealt business with you. I don't even know y'all. I know Flo. She's cool. I deal with her. Don't say nothing to me. And so that they went to selling out all this, it was rah. So yeah, they were selling out her sister. She went to saying all kind of stuff. And I said to her sister, get out of my face with that voodoo shit. I don't play that. I did say that. Nor did I call her no type.
I still blame Marlon. Okay, Marlon. How could you cheat on me, Marlon? I still ain't gonna blame Marlon. Okay. Now I will say this though, on the show, the sister didn't. Okay. Here's the thing. The sister, I watched the season and I was on there. You ain't noticed me though. they will be showing no extras and shit like that or whatever. But the sister didn't do voodoo. Flo didn't do voodoo as well, but she's the one who's seen the voodoo lady. But she got a cleansing off of her, which is some sort of voodoo. So like, let me shut up. You get what I'm saying? Like, technically, she didn't do voodoo. She got a cleanse, like a spiritual cleanse off of her through like a woo lady. Okay, if you watched last season.
And it just,
she felt like, oh no, Trina's right. Trina's right. Yeah, my memory's coming. My memory recollecting. Trina is right, because she felt like the sister put something on her, or she felt like somebody put voodoo on her. I do, yes. So she got a spiritual cleanse from it. Yes. Okay. So Trina, yes. Okay.
went from that between her crew, my crew, everybody jumping up, and I made it clear, very clear to Flo. I don't have a problem with you, but I'm not gonna let your friends disrespect me and come in my face and say all this stuff. I know we are filming, but you guys got to know the facts when it comes to this filming stuff, because you did that. I did say that. Nor did I call her no type of name, nor was I doing anything to disrespect the Haitian community. Everybody knows I love and support the Haitian community. Okay, half my family, my uncle's Haitian, my cousins are Haitian. I don't have nothing. I never said Haitian out of my mouth ever in this situation. But you, lady, was selling me out. You were disrespectful, and on television nationally, you were doing and talking about voodoo. So that's why I said that to you, because in an argument, there's no. You could attack me, and I gotta say something nice to you. It don't work like that. But it has nothing to do with my Haitian community whatsoever. Because you are Haitian, now you want to spin this narrative that I'm coming at you from a Haitian perspective. That's not true. That's not true. I don't have no disrespect, no negative, no anything towards my Haitian community. I've been supporting my Haitian community since I've been a kid. I grew up in a Haitian, damn near halfway Haitian family.
That is true. She has been very supportive of the Haitian community. Although I didn't appreciate her comments, Trina has shown respect to the Zoes. Okay, she really has. I just feel like she got caught up in the moment and it slipped up out her mouth.
So it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with our culture. It has something to do with you being disrespectful and feeling like you could talk to me and say anything that. I did say that. I don't hold conversation with you. I don't talk to you. Your sister, on the other half, this is the woman that I will have a conversation with, because I talk to her. I've done business with her. I have a respect for her. And that was it. So it just went to this whole big old thing, of course. And it's me. I'm going to get singled out because I'm yelling and ranting. But you guys are like in rude disrespect attack mode. That's not cool. I wouldn't come at her like that. I politely invited Flo to sit here. And I said, okay, yes, you can talk to me. And I understand her being upset about me not making her concert. I was upset about it. My security was there. But if you're already on stage, what am I going to do? But apologize and say, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I mean, it was a bad misunderstanding. I'm still dressed up. I still did not make it. And you gave me a fee to come, and I gave you the fee back. respectfully, because of the relationship that me and you have. This has nothing to do with nothing else outside of
On the clip,
See, that's the thing. Gael always fucking shit up, okay? Flo, you need to cut off Gael, okay? Not only did she already try to sleep and get with Malen, okay? Now she's out here messing your business ventures and opportunities. So it's giving Flo, cut off Gael, okay? Just because you family don't mean she can to you. Okay, some about Flo and Gael's relationship always run me the wrong way. Before the even Malen thing got revealed, it's giving the sisters heavily jealous of her and wants her to fail in life. So you need to cut off Gael, okay? Because she already slept with Malen. I'm just saying. All right. I'm glad Trina did apologize and explain it a little bit further because at first it was looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? Next thing I wanted to get into, guys, is Billy Porter. So he had to sell his home amid of the strike, and a lot of people are, I wouldn't say making fun of him, but they're wondering, oh my God, how are you this rich and famous and you have to sell? Y'all got to understand the inflation that we live in, one. And then two, the acting and entertainment business does not pay at all. And as not as much as you think they do. On God. I'm gonna tell y'all, like the whole accident thing, there's layers to the accident. One, I wasn't speeding, and two, I wasn't at fault. Okay, I'm gonna just say that, just start off the rip. But I really feel like God made it happen on purpose because I was going to a play, right? What I was getting paid for the play, I don't think was enough, right? So I was frustrated because I'm like, damn, I already signed this contract. I'm pissed as fuck because like I really can't get out this contract. This lady gonna call around my agents and stuff and try to get me blackballed because you know she know a lot of people. So I'm like, damn, I gotta keep going to this stupid ass crap until it's over. That's why y'all read y'all contracts because she was able to, you know, like extend dates and do all this stupid, bro. So I was pissed. I'm like, oh my God, like, oh, like I really don't want to do this. Nobody really can't do this no more. And then boom, the accident happened. I really feel like I did that for a reason. I feel like he was saying, you stupid as hell. You keep accepting things that, you know, is not below you, but is not at what you deserve, financial wise and just opportunistic wise. So I really feel like that whole accident they happened for a reason. Okay. Just to give a little backstory there. You know what I'm saying? So he had to sell his home because of the strike that's going on. So he put this summer has been on People Magazine. The summer has been a financial strain on many of the television film industry. Billy Porter says he's been forced to make a difficult decision to stay afloat financially. Says I have to sell my house because we're on a strike, and I don't know when we're gonna go back to work. The life event artist until you make FU money, which I haven't made yet, is still check to check. I was supposed to be in a new movie and on a television show starting in September. None of that is happening. Like countless others, Pose alum 53 is in the midst of historical joint writers and actors strike. I will say this though, if you have to sell your home though in order to stay afloat, it's giving your living beyond your means. Okay, so I think Billy Porter was probably putting, in my opinion, allegedly too much money into the outfits, into the shimmer of things. Okay, I feel like he was too busy trying to look like Whitney Houston and the I'll be everything tonight. I'll be yours tonight. In the video when she went, and giving you everything, and then in my fantasy, I'll be baby tonight. Na, 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 na. Like you spend too much money on, I feel like things that didn't really matter. And I think that's kind of what got him caught up. Plus, like I said, the entertainment industry, I don't feel like is worth it in a long run because they don't pay that much. Like it's low key, like some of these directors and some of these people that do, theater, television, film, there are scammers. Okay. And if you don't do your due diligence and do your research, they will you over. So do not sign nothing until you're comfortable with it. Okay. Like to me, that was like the biggest lesson learned for me. I was like, thank you, God. Like you always doing stuff for me to see. Like now I see. Okay. I'm just saying, like, I get it now. I get it. All right. Last thing I wanted to get into, you guys, is Lil Tay. So apparently she's not dead. Not gonna lie, when I saw the news that she was unalive, some about it was kind of weird to me. I feel like it was too sudden. And after Vicky getting casted on Baddies East, I feel like probably their family did this for clout because they're seeing now how Vicky's getting kind of brought up from, the dead, in my opinion, because I think Vicky's hype died down years ago. So now the fact that, her hype is going to be piking up, I feel like Lil Tay and them probably like, hey, what can we do, and get our names talking again. Let's say the 14-year-old rapper and viral sensation shared in a statement to TMZ that her Instagram was hacked. At the time of the publication, the statement announcing her death has been deleted. I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the words to say. She told the publication it's been a very traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded with endless, heartbreaking, and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. My Instagram account was compromised by a third party and used to spread jarring misinformation and rumors regarding me to the point that even my name was wrong. My legal name is Tyann, not Claire Hope. And the whole media was believing it. Oh my God, Pierre, do videos. Don't get me wrong. I do still feel like family-wise, she probably still is getting abused, but I just feel like we're making the wrong people famous. If we want to really keep it about and be honest, like, why is she famous? For what? Having a whole lot of money and being young and having a whole lot of money? So that just deserves fame? Like, how is she entertaining? For using a black scent? For hanging around other people that use a black scent? Like, Vicky? That's so entertaining. Oh my God. It's so fresh. It's so new. It's just like, I don't get the hype around some of these people. I'm just saying, okay? Let me know what you guys think about some of these topics down below. And we out, baby.
No personal thing.